Hey. So, I was thinking that family is really important to me, and I just wanted you guys to know that I see you as family because I really do believe we are all one, and I really feel that connection. And I don't think people really understand that what you say about family is speaking of me. And I don't just mean family, but I mean, if you are a friend of mine or even just someone that I hardly know, I see you as my brother or sister. So I feel that connection. And it hurts me when I see that someone is treated unfairly. Actually, it probably ticks me off more than it does them. And when I hear something like that, it just really makes me want to stand. Because everyone is my family. And I've always felt that way, but now it's like I'm feeling that unity even stronger, that connection even stronger now. So it's like I'm even more sensitive to that. Actually, it's been like making me go in a rage sometimes, and it's making me want to like choose some people out for how they treat people, because you might as well have been treating me that way. And I don't think people really understand that. I really hate it when people lack integrity. It's like they go around saying they keep it real, and then they do the opposite of what they say. Like someone that I know, that I'm really close to, actually, I'm not going to say what was said or who said it, but, something was said that shouldn't have been by someone that does exactly the same thing. And it all goes back to that saying, what we hate in others is what we hate in ourselves. So it's always like we should always look at ourselves what we don't like. Like, I don't know if you guys saw my other rant video about how I was venting about the poker girl, how her negative energy got to me. Well, honestly, I'm a very impatient person. And so maybe she was reflecting that back to me. It's weird that I'll admit I'm not one to wait around, but you better not rush me. So sometimes you're reflected back from the people that you meet. We're all mirrors. And so as much as I really want to chew a few people out because of how they treat others, maybe it's in a weird kind of way, maybe it's showing me how I do sometimes. And I'll admit, I can. So, it's like that too. What else do I want to talk about today? It's just a little random thing. I feel like I had something. Huh. What else was I going to talk about today? Yesterday, I went to the health fair at my school, and I got really bummed because I got on the scale, and I, of course, still got a fear of scales. But I realized I was at my week mark, actually about a day or two after my week mark since last time I had weighed myself. And I was expecting to have lost something, and when I saw that it was the exact same weight, I got really bummed. And I know that all scales are different, and yada yada yada. But I guess I was still in that mentality that I was expecting it. Even though I know it doesn't happen overnight and things take time, I was still expecting it. And so when I saw it was on the same, I went into my crazy obsessive thinking, like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Should I just starve myself? That awesome way. And, but of course, even if I drop as much weight as I want, I don't want to do it in an unhealthy way. I want to do it in a way that can inspire someone else to live a healthy life. And that's what I want to be. So I don't want to go into doing something that I don't want someone else to do, because I know that it's not healthy. So, but then, it's like I got home yesterday, and I was trying to take a nap because I think that's another reason why I got really depressed, because I was sleep deprived. That doesn't help. And as I was lying in my bed, because I was in that hermit mode, like I get sometimes, I was in my bed trying to take a nap, get away from everyone, and I got the ringing in my ears, like always. It's like something was trying to talk to me. And then suddenly I remembered that I weighed myself naked a week ago. Not that it really makes that much of a difference, but it's gonna add a little bit more when I've got some clothes on and on a different scale. So it's like, well, okay, my goal was about 2 a week, so I'm probably hitting it if I hadn't had clothes on. So but when you're in that zone, you don't think about anything else. You start, because it's a trigger. It's an insecurity trigger. You start thinking about everything else and how you're doing everything wrong. You're failing. Da, 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 one thing after the other. Now everything is just spiraling downward. And then I realized that, oh my gosh, wait a second. Not only was it a different scale last week, but I wasn't even wearing anything. And then it's like suddenly something told me, Maggie, you were naked last week and you weighed yourself. Chill out. Stop sulking. Do something about it. Get up. You are not a number, so stop identifying yourself as one. And that's when, like, even though I was still wanting to try and take a nap, suddenly I was overcome with such energy that I couldn't sleep anymore. It's like something was pushing me to get up and run. Because not only is it a workout, but it's something I enjoy. Running always just makes me happy. And then I ran. I had a good run yesterday. And when I was finished, I was reflecting. And I was at the park. And I started thinking about a friend that I hadn't heard from in a while. And I get to my car just to see a text from that same friend. Weird. I know. And then we ended up hanging out. And I was like, oh my gosh. My thoughts and my feelings are being reflected back to me. It's like I always know that, but I need those little reminders to remind me that everything that I'm thinking, everything is corresponding to how I'm feeling inside. And I need those little reminders sometimes. Had a nice time too. Haven't seen her in a while, so that was good. I like keeping in touch. It's kind of sad that people drift apart. But I'm grateful for what I have, and I'm getting there. This is still not easy for me. I don't think this will ever be easy for me. But, you know, as much as I may want to choose some people out every now and then, I would just remember that they're mirroring back to me. They're mirroring myself. Aspects of myself that I need to work on. It's like that saying, be the change you wish to see in this world. When you change yourself, you change the world. And I just have to remember that. Remember that they are my brother and my sister as well. And in order for them to change, I have to change me. So, well, just wanted to say I love you guys. I know I say that, but I really mean it. You guys are my family, and I love you. Bye.